Hello, my friend. It is CSS Battle time. I'm very excited for this. It's been a while since I've done one of these episodes. If you don't know and you want to play along, I do some challenges here. And if you've already done them on CSS Battle, that's fine because I do not do them to get the lowest possible score. I know some people don't like that, but I like making it a challenge that I could potentially do good at. And so I try and do it as quickly as possible. So I set a timer and I just go through it as fast as I can. I'm going to be doing challenge 251, 252, and 253 today. So if you want to follow along, you can time yourself doing them, then see if you beat me. And if I get to 10 minutes and I'm not finished, I just look at my score. So it's 100% match as quickly as possible, and we see what happens. We've had a 0 timer on top of my head this whole time because we're going to be timing ourselves. And yeah, I think that is the ground rules covered. So I just need to get my timer ready. And let's look at it really fast. I want to analyze it just briefly here. We have a couple of divs that will be stacked. I'll probably do one div here, and then I'm just going to cover things. I don't know if it's easiest to do that. This will be one with something on top of it, maybe even just a pseudo element covering it. Maybe not, we'll see. This could even be like a border maybe on something that's here. It's just these chunks coming out. I think I'm going to do 3 divs there. Okay, so I have an idea. We're going to do a 1, a 2, and a 3 go. And let's see what we're going to do. So I don't always want to set the backgrounds. This always takes me a bit. Let's body. I'm not warmed up. I don't have my right keyboard shortcuts on. Let's get that back on there. We're already behind. So if you are playing me, you have a chance. Background, I had the wrong color in there as well. We're going to bring this one in. Okay, so we have a div. Let's do a div there just to like get it in the right spot. In there, we're going to have a 1, 2, 3. We're going to try this with 4. So div, close div. I keep trying to do shortcuts like emit and stuff, and they never work. So we have 4 of them. We're going to just call this class equals top. We're going to do this one as, let's just, IDs are also a bit faster here. It doesn't really matter. Top, middle, low. I should make these shorter, and we'll do bottom here. And this one we get class equals container. Okay, that is good. I'm not going to give the rest of them backgrounds just yet, or maybe we will. We're going to say that dot top, dot middle L, and dot bottom all have a background of, we're going to do red for now. It makes it easier for us to see what we're doing. And let's come on this, not this, we're going to do the dot container. We're going to give this a border of 2 pixels solid, just really quickly so I can see it. We're going to, this is where I might have made a mistake already, but I don't think so. That's okay. Let's just do, I'm going to say, excuse me, I had to sneeze. That is not good for recording purposes. See, okay, let's, yeah, we're just going to do this. We're going to say margin top here. There's a way of 25 pixels, I guess, maybe 25 pixels. I forgot they have that like thing that measures stuff for us. That actually looks a little bit off. 30 pixels is probably right on. This I want to comment out for now. So now let's start with our top. Dot top can have a height that goes from what, 30 to 130. So the height is 100 pixels. You don't need stuff on there. The width, this is the first time I'm actually trying to measure stuff. The width is going from 150. So the width is also 100. That doesn't look like a square, but we're going to try that. It's doing margin inline of auto. Maybe they could all get that actually. That's going to make life easier. All of these guys are going to get the margin inline of auto to center them. This is going to get a border radius 100 VW, 100 VW 00. Oh, it is. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so that's actually in place. Let's do an and after. Content is nothing. Position absolute. The background color will be the lighter blue. Background is going to be that. The width of this guy is 20 pixels, I think. So we're going to say width is 20 pixels. We're going to say the height is inherit, so it's the same as the parent. And let's just do a left of 50%. 40%. I shouldn't be using percentages. We should say a left of I don't know how much. 200 pixels. That's there. So 130 pixels, 150, 175, 185. 190 is perfect. Okay. There's better ways of doing that than what I just did. Oh, I already thought of a better way, but that's okay. We're not going to slow down now. Let's go to dot middle, which will get a height. It looks like it's like maybe 10 pixels. No, it's going to be like 20 pixels. Then we're going to give that a margin top of 20 as well. It's weird writing units. And then let's just give this an inline size of 250. And that's way too big, 150. Why isn't that working? Okay, we need pixels on that apparently. I'm still too big. That's 150, so it's only 100. I should have just measured it right off the bat. That looks like it's bang on. This strategy looks like it's going to win. So now it's my dot middle L. We're doing pretty good for time too. The middle L has a bigger height. We're going to say height is 40 because it looks about double. Inline size, I should use width because it's less characters, 150. That looks bang on. Nice. And then this one's kind of like a nice warm-up one. Bottom height of 60 pixels. Yeah, nice. And the inline size of 170 pixels, 180 pixels. Is that bang on? It looks pretty close. Yes, we just want the right background color on there. We switch that out. We're going to hit submit. We're at 5 minutes, 7 seconds. Come on, come on. I know it's just stressful. Wow, this is taking forever to check. We got 99.7. Okay. Let's turn on the diff. Oh, okay. That's this one. Inline size 190. Oop, wrong one. That one was good. This one, 160. 140. There we go. Let's try submitting that again. I see a little outline around everything that freaks me out a little bit. That we'll get a 99.9% match. Let's hope. That gave us 100%. Okay. 5 minutes, 40 seconds, let's say. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Not off to a pretty good start, I think. I mentioned really quickly here, centering that. What I should have done that would have been less, I think I could have saved myself a little bit of time. Just throw a position relative here. So the absolute is based on that. And then I could have just said inset of 0 margin inline of auto. That would have worked as well. And then you're not magic numbering your way there. But whatever, we got there. That's what we wanted. I just realized I didn't stop the timer. So sorry about that. Yeah, let's just keep on going. All three of these, I chose 3 that I thought would be pretty easy to do. So this will be the next one. I'm just going to make sure I don't sneeze on camera. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I'm ready to go for the second one. I now have the puppy Power. She's not a puppy, but she looks like one. She's so small. So she wanted to come up on my lap while I was working. So let's see if I can channel that a little bit to do good on this one. I was looking at it for a second. I think the easiest is a div and then like a pseudo on it. I don't know if there's a weird way to do this with gradients. I'm going to do it with box shadows because I don't trust myself to do radial gradients. I know you could do a lot of this, maybe even just with one div and 2 different gradients on it. I could do the gradient up and down, but I'm tempted now to do that. But I would be faster. And this is, again, a challenge on not efficiency of code, but on efficiency of writing it as quickly as possible. Do not do this in production. But let's go with challenge number 2. 1, 2, 3, go. We're going to do the background color first. We're not going to have the wrong shortcut set on the keyboard since we already did that. My hand's in the wrong spot because my dog is on my arm. We're going to say background on the body is this. And we're going to say our div for now has a background. Let's go with something like purple, which look terrible. We're going to give this a width. How big is this thing? Let's not guess. That's 90 until 310. I can't do math. 220 pixels. Aspect ratio of 1. Border radius 100 VW. Margin auto. It looks centered up and down. So let's give the body a display grid as well. And did I get, I actually did my math right. Amazing. I'm very tempted to do background. I did it wrong. Ah, crap. Okay, no, we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that, but we're going to put a div inside of here. uh, div class equals inner, just because I can't change that on the fly. Inner div, and this one I will give it outer class is equal to outer because they need to be different. So this is going to get switched over to an outer. Cool. Next up, we can come on the dot inner. This is going to also get a display of grid on it. And the reason I want that is inner is going to have a background of, I guess we can actually use the correct color because we're actually going to see it. Border radius inherit. I don't know why I'm inheriting, but I am. I'm going to say the width in this case. How big is the width? Is going to be from 160 to 40. Is that 80 pixels? Aspect ratio of 1. Oh no, that's going to break it. Here, we're just going to give it a height. Height of 80 pixels, and let's just do a place items of center here. There's other ways I could have used a margin auto. Height, oh, I forgot a semicolon. There we go. Perfect. That is there, but I actually want it to be this color and not the other color. Okay, so it's in the middle. Then we're going to do a box shadow of 0, 0, 0, 20 pixels red. Is that correct? That's correct. So I'm actually going to switch the color out for this one. Then we're going to do another box shadow, 0, 0. That one looks like it's going to be 0, 40 pixels. That one I'm going to put red for now. And I forgot a comma here. Except 40, you're adding on top of that. So I think that one's actually going to be 80. That's way too big. 60, 50. 50 looks like it's bang on. Okay, perfect. So that one's going to get this color. And then finally, we're going to do a 0, 0, 0, 70. And this color here? Question mark. I don't even know if we need that last one, to be honest, except that's not working. Why is that not working? Purple. What? What did I do? This needs pixels as well. Okay, some things need pixels, some don't. Okay, we're going to go with that. I didn't really need to do the last one. Wait, put that back. Okay, I didn't really need the last one. We'll talk about that afterwards. Let's just come on the outer. We're going to give this a position relative. We're going to do an and after. And again, I could do this with a gradient on here. Should we do the gradient? No, we're not going to do the gradient because we're going to say height is 50%. Is that going to break things? Maybe we're okay with height 50%. We're going to find out. Background is going to be red. Width is going to be 100%. This is going to be content because it doesn't exist yet. And it's going to be a position absolute and a top of 0. This can get an overflow of hidden. And this red, why is it red? Red is over here for some reason. What happened? Oh my goodness. Okay, get that color on there. That looks perfect. Let's turn on the diff and let's hit submit at 4 minutes, 16 seconds. I think we got it. Let's see where, come on. This is taking longer than usual. I see confetti, 99.9. Do I try and fix that? We're going to do one thing, height instead of 50. I don't think it's going to change anything. 99.9, I find when we get that, it's like impossible to fix. So I am going to pause that there. I'm gonna pause it there. I'm gonna count that as done. I find 99.9. You end up getting stuck on the diff. There is like a slight change on the right side, which I mean, there's always these little pixels that end up being off. If you get mad at me or if you beat me, if you get 100%, you can count it as a win, I guess. I don't feel like going for 5 minutes of trying to fix that. I am curious though, instead of this, what I was saying with the gradient is we could do a background, the purple, we don't even see, oh, it wouldn't work because we'd need it on top. I guess we could do that actually if we made box shadow, this one transparent instead. So now we're seeing the color from, no, we're not even seeing that color. I thought, oh, and then this would have to go away. What? I am so confused. The first, nothing's working. Why isn't... Background purple, overflow hidden should be fine. Undo, undo, undo. Red. Transparent. Can we not use the transparent here? What if I did an RGB 000 over 0? What is happening? I am so confused. Okay. No trailing commas. I've done this mistake in the past. Okay, there we go. And then if that's transparent, I'm trying to think. No, none of these ideas would work. Okay, I think, okay, maybe it would. No, none of these ideas would work because it would rely, or one sec. Okay, last try. I keep saying they're not going to work. And then this was a 70, I think, right? And then no trailing comma. Yeah, but then the transparent, the problem is this one's coming there. Yeah, my idea wouldn't work. I don't know, or maybe it would. If you know how it would work, leave a comment down below. Let's not waste our time on that. Let's get to the last challenge. Hopefully we'll actually get 100% on this one. I see it as... I'm going to try this with one div, but only a border on two sides. I think this will work, or it's going to be a recipe for disaster. I know we're going to need some extra things for the circles, which, like the end caps on those. You could definitely do this in SVG much easier than what I'm going to do here, but I don't think we're allowed SVGs in here anyway. So yeah, let's reset the timer. 1, 2, 3, go. I like setting the background color, so we're going to stick with doing that. Let's say the body as a background. That is this color. Okay, then I'm going to do it all with one div, I think. So div is going to get a, how wide is this? 75. Oh, crap. So width is, I'm going to start with 200. I don't, aspect ratio of 1, background of red, border radius 100, W. It's probably not big enough, but that's okay. I just need the size for now. Oh, maybe this will actually work. Again, margin inline of auto. Let's try doing this as a display flex instead of grid and align items center. Maybe that was my problem last time. I'm actually going to make this slightly smaller. Let's try like a 180. We're going to try a 175. 170. Let's try the diff on that. Okay, because my idea here is we're going to do a border. I don't know if this is going to work. Border, let's just try 30 pixels solid for a minute. Maybe this will work. I'm not sure if this is the right idea. 40 is the right size. Okay. Now, I only want the border. We're going to do some so border, border top left. How do you, I don't do border top. Oh, okay. Maybe we do this. Border top is broken everything. Oh, that's going to change the size of everything. Do I want... One second. Box sizing. Oh, no. Okay. I know what we're going to do. It's going to break things. I'm going to say that the border is 40 pixels. Transparent. Transparent. Solid. And border top color will be red. And then the border top color is not diff. Oh, I did red and red. Let's make this one blue, just so we get a difference. Okay, maybe this will work. And let's do a rotate of 45 degrees the other way, negative 45 degrees. This might work. Okay, cool. And then that's my border top. And then we're going to say the border bottom color is also blue. Aha, nice, cool. So now we did the easy part. So the background of this will be that. Now is the fun part of the caps. So I think what I'm going to say is and before, comma, and after content. This is only going to give me two of them. I don't know if there's other ways of doing this or not, but these are both content. We're going to say border radius 100 VW. Background for now, I guess I can use inherit. So they both change. Inherit. Width is 40 pixels. Aspect ratio is 1. So there's squares. Content, and then position absolute. Absolute. Okay, I see something there, and it's gonna get the wrong color because it's not getting. I wanted the border color, so let's grab. Let's just make it red for now, actually. Again, so I can see them. The before is gonna get a left of. I want it from here, a left of 75 pixels. Why is it positioned? That's absolute. I have nothing making a relative. That seems like it's in the wrong place. The rotation on this is going to give me the nightmares. Okay, these are all going to come off from here. I don't want to deal with them. I don't know if the rotation is playing in, but I'm going to do this on my HTML and my body. And just paste that. And before and after. That should actually give me a bunch of them. Left 75 should be good. Then we're going to say, or you know what, let's do, now we're going to do body and before, left is 75 pixels, top is going to be 150 calc, no, 125 pixels? That's probably wrong. Wait, what? Where is it? I'm not doing anything. Why is this not moving? Cut. Okay. But there should be. Okay, 1 second. Let's just do body only for now. And then I'll do the HTML one. Let's try this again then. So we're in my body now. So I'm going to say and before has a left of 10 pixels. Okay, it's moving. So 75. I don't know what I did wrong there. 75 isn't one. Oh, it's going behind. It was there. Z index 9999. Okay. I wasn't crazy. There was one. Oh, and look, we got it right. So then the color is actually going to be this color, not the left. Background. I guess we could do all that at the end. Okay, so that actually looks bang on. I had the right idea. Let's say and after is going to get, we'll do this one up here. So that one's a left of 100 and I'm going to get this wrong. Let's just try 175 for now. And a top, that one's the easier one because it's a top of 20 pixels. 25, I guess it was 25. And this is probably a 180. Cool. Okay, good. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're just actually going to take this whole body. We're going to copy that. We're going to bring that down and do this all on my HTML now, nesting for the win. Except they should have been positioned perfectly and they're clearly not, which is kind of weird. We'll figure that out in a minute. I'm going to change these colors to green so I know the differences. Oh, it is. Okay, so the left we're going to do this one down here. So the left of it would be 180. So left 180 pixels. And now the top of it is going to be 230, top 230 pixels, 235 pixels. Okay. And then the after is going to get a left of 285 and a top of 130. I don't know why I was doing weird calculations before. 130? Why does this look off by 1 pixel? Okay, let's just get the colors correct on all of these. So that should be this color. This red should be this color. And where I have blue should also be that color. And yeah, this one is off by or maybe it's off by 5 pixels. No, not that one, this one. 40? Oh, no, wrong one again. Left, it was that one. 290? I didn't look like it. 287? 285. 286, 285.5. Really weird. We're going to hit submit anyway. I'm not zoomed in, am I? 7 minutes, 55 seconds, let's say. I don't know what my diff looks like. It looks pretty good. Fingers crossed. 100%. Yes. Awesome. So right around 8 minutes, 7:58 minutes on that one. Pretty happy with that. That took me longer than I thought it would. I'd love to know if you have a better solution for this one. It feels like there should be a more elegant way to do it, but I don't know how to do that shape without it, again, without SVGs, because there you can just put line caps on things, and that's great. If you did enjoy this one, you haven't watched previous ones, I have a whole playlist that you can see right here for your viewing pleasure. It's also linked down in the description below, and with that, I want to say a very big thank you to my enabler of awesome, Johnny, as well as all my other patrons and channel members for their continued support. And of course, until next time, don't forget to make your corner of the internet just a little bit more awesome. And I realized I was talking really fast at the end there. I do apologize. I've just been in that mode for this entire video. Bye.